What's up, everybody? So today we're going to make some fresh chicken noodle soup in honor of the cold weather that is upon us. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, here's a lineup of our ingredients we're going to be using today. They're fairly basic and simple, but remember, do not forget to wash your vegetables before you use them. Alright, so let's start with half a bag of petite baby carrots, 4 celery ribs sliced and diced into small pieces, 1 zucchini squash sliced and diced into large pieces. Now, as you can see, we're putting these in 2 separate bowls because they're going to go in at 2 separate times. Then we're going to use 1 large tomato. Remember to remove the stem and core before slicing this into 8 equal pieces. Now, I recommend removing the core with a smaller knife, like a paring knife, instead of a large chef's knife like we did, as it can be very easy to cut yourself, and you don't want that to happen. Next, we're going to go with half of a large white onion. You're going to slice that and then dice it into large pieces. The sizes doesn't have to be perfect on this because it's going to get cooked down in the soup. Then we're going to use 4 medium-sized russet potatoes, peeled and diced into bite-sized pieces. Alright, let's get started on the cooking. So first we're going to add in our holy trinity, which is just our carrots, celery, and onions. And it's going to be cooked down in a tablespoon of olive oil, just until it becomes fragrant and the onions start to become translucent. While that's cooking down, we're going to go ahead and add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, half a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and salt and pepper to taste. Let's go ahead and mix and cook this down. And as you can see, it's already starting to look translucent and it's starting to smell even better. Next step, we're going to add in our 8 cups of low sodium chicken broth. I prefer to use Swanson's brand, but you can use any brand that you prefer. After the broth, we're also going to add in half a cup of water, as we want to make sure we have enough liquid in here, because once we add the noodles and the rest of the vegetables, it's all going to soak the broth up, and we want to make sure we have plenty in the pot. Then you're going to bring this to a boil over a medium-high heat. And once it's boiling and the carrots and celery have a small bite to them, then you're going to add in zucchini, potatoes, half a cup of canned corn that has been drained well, and the tomatoes. And you're going to continue to cook this down over a medium-high heat until all the vegetables have a clean bite but are not mushy. Should take anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes depending on your stovetop. Remember at this time to taste your broth, and if so, adjust your seasonings to your liking. Next, we're going to add in 3 cups of cooked and diced chicken breast. Now, I just boiled them and then chopped them into bite-sized pieces, and I'm adding it into the soup. While this soup is finished cooking down, you want to go ahead and cook your egg noodles according to package directions, then drain them and then add it to the broth, cook for another 10 minutes. And there you guys go. Fresh homemade chicken noodle soup, ready for the cold weather. Add some crackers and it's perfect. Thanks guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, watch every week for new videos. Thank you.